Oh my gracious. Oh me. What are y'all doing? What is going on, y'all? Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. You can see I'm in the backyard garden, the Alabama protege garden, and I wanted to show y'all. Look at what's going on back here. This is the garlic, looking fabulous. You can see all the green next door there. That's the carrots, doing wonderful. And then behind the carrots, of course, is our herbs, cilantro and parsley. And look at the flowers now. I don't know if you guys can tell it or not, but this is the calendula and the snaps. And it took them a little bit to finally, you know, to kind of just take off. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but they are, it seems the last few days, they have really just kind of got a little boost. They don't look like they're struggling. They're not going through any type of transplant shock anymore. These guys are looking fabulous, absolutely fabulous now. Even the snaps, you can see the snaps are green, really bright green now, except this one. This is where they all looked. But you guys can see it is starting to look way better than it did. Just getting through that transplant shock and from being in those trays way too long. Way too long. I mean, that is the same calendula, or I should, let me reword that. I started these calendula seeds the same time as I started the ones that we got planted out there in the big garden. And they just been sitting in the greenhouse, you know, all crammed up in that little seed tray, wanting to get out. I don't know, it's probably, gosh, a good month or so before I actually planted these guys. So they were in them seed trays a lot longer than the ones we planted out there in the big garden, which look awesome, by the way. But I'm super happy about how the garden's going back here. I am a little concerned somewhat. We do have some cooler weather coming in. You guys probably have seen it because I think it's going to affect a good many people, especially here in the south and southeast. Huge, I don't know what you call it. I get in trouble sometimes because I call them the wrong thing. Arctic wave, Arctic blast. We got some cold air coming. We got some cold air coming this way, and we're looking at the highs in the around 29, 28. And I saw this is going to get all the way into Florida. I'm not quite for sure how far South Florida, but it looked like, you know, we're getting close to the central Florida area with this cold wave. So I am a little concerned about this. I can put frost cloths on it. I do have frost cloths, and that's something we may or may not do. But this is my fall and winter garden. It should handle the cold weather. The only thing is when it comes to raised beds, so your root system is kind of up off the ground, and so it can not handle the cold weather as well as plants do when they're actually in the ground. So I don't know, I'll make that decision later. I may even talk to Greg over there at Hoss Tools and Tracy at Just Dig It Farm, my two mentors, and see what they say about this. But in the meantime, it looks wonderful. The big garden looks wonderful, and I can't be more happy. I'm gonna show you one more thing while I'm out here in the greenhouse, or by the greenhouse. Our grower solution greenhouse right here. And I want to tell y'all, if you're ever wanting or in the greenhouse market, this is, November, Black Friday sales. They do have a special going on these greenhouses where you get free shipping. And I don't know, just shipping's a lot because these things weigh a lot. Now's the time to get one if you are in the market for one. But while I'm back here, you can see I got my metal put up. I got to put a couple more screws in it, but this is for the heater. This is where our vent pipe's going to come out. So I do have this ready. I don't think I'm going to have this ready for the first wave coming in. I don't, but I might. We'll see. But if I don't, then we'll just bring the basil and the collard greens inside the house that day, and they'll be completely fine. So the reason why I say that I might get this done, I might this week, is that we officially have some farm help here on the farm. Now, I know we've had guys come in and build stuff like Roberto and Heidel, Brant the builder and his crew. We've had Mr. Greg come in and help. You know, I've hired a plumber, but all that's not dealing with the farm. You know, that's dealing with, you know, building the house, building some infrastructure, that kind of thing. It's not actual farm work, or what I call farm work or farm chores. But I officially have somebody, and he is here, 16 years old, Mr. Caden, and y'all, he is a hard worker, hard at it. Yesterday, he started weeding the fruit orchard for me. Then we got to the blackberry section, and I showed him, and he helped me train and prune all the blackberries. And he's here today getting back on the fruit orchard, weeding it for me. And so y'all will see Mr. Caden from time to time in the videos, but I'm so happy he is here, and I'm so happy to get some help. You know, you get the mentality that you think you can do it all. You think you can do it all. And, you know, at one point in time, I probably could. But realizing that you actually need some help is a big step. And also finding some really good help is even bigger than realizing that you do need some help. So happy he's here. Blessed to find him. Thank you, Miss Catherine, over there at G&G Farm. And Catherine, I'm going to tell you, if you're watching this, I'm going to tell you, Caden should know how to train blackberries. So I told him that if he comes over to your farm and you want to prune and train your blackberries, he's your man. Today, Mr. Derek, who is part owner, him and his wife. I know you have heard us talk about it before, but our local restaurant called the Flying Peach. Mr. Derek, he is actually a farrier. He is supposed to come later this afternoon and do Pocket's hooves. And I'll get him to look at everybody else too. Jesse, Honey, the cattle, make sure they're all okay. Now, if the cattle do need their hooves trimmed, if he says they do need their hooves trimmed, we'll probably let Dr. D do that. He'll give them a little happy peel, make them calm down and chill, and we can put them in the head chute and work on their hooves. But I think the cows are okay. We have also called, or I say called, we have texted Dr. D about Pocket's teeth as well. And as soon as he can, he'll come over here and look at Pocket's teeth, and if they need to be floated, he'll do that as well. What's going on, honeymooners? How y'all guys doing? It's a little shift in the weather here. Yesterday was 80. Today is in, I don't know, low 60s. Feels a little cooler than that because, of course, we don't have any sun. Sun was shining bright yesterday. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Today, not so much, but we did get some much needed rain. Not a whole bunch, but I'll take anything we can get. Right, Hollywood? That's right. So let's go check on Pocket and the gang over here. Mama had to run to town this morning and run some errands and see what's happening. You ready? Me too. Let's go. Y'all saw my little trailer on the back. Been using it in the fruit orchard. I'm coming through and picking up all the weeds, putting them on the trailer and taking them to the burn pile. We're gonna burn all the weeds. So I'm finally getting to use the little trailer like I wanted to. If you guys remember, that's the trailer that Brooke found on Facebook Marketplace right there that she actually has been working on, or was working on. I got a light kit ordered for it. The lights quit working on it. I got one side to start working, but the other side I couldn't get, and it's a break in the wire somewhere. I got my test light and was testing it and found a break in the wire. So I ordered a new light kit because I really like the LED lights better. That one, the bulbs are real loose in. So just the LEDs are a lot safer and last a lot longer. And let's see what Miss Pocket's doing this morning. Let's see, where is Pocket? Oh, there she is. And Peaches, y'all look right here. I see y'all too. How y'all doing this morning? I don't even know, or I hate to know what them two are talking about this morning. There ain't no telling. Pocket, you're supposed to have a visitor today. Mr. Derek, he's gonna take a look at your hooves and see if you need a little trim. Not you though, Peaches. Derek don't do Peaches' hooves. But I guess he could if he wanted to. I bet he could. Oh my gracious. Let me show y'all. Here comes Pocket. Let me love on Pocket. I know she's headed this way, and I gotta show y'all what's happening over here on the in the bovine area. Oh me. What are y'all doing? You gonna come see me? Or Peachy's gonna come see me? Good morning, Peachy. What's going on, Diva? You doing all right this morning, Peach? Pocket's still another. You eating grass this morning? I see you. You eating some grass this morning. That's okay. You gonna come see me, girl? Come on. Come see me, Peach. Come see me, girl. Yeah. I bet you wanting a pumpkin this morning. I'll get you one. I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, good goobly goo. I gotta go fix this mess these crazy cows have got going on over here. I'll come out here and see you. Yeah, I see you this morning. See you this morning, baby. Yeah, Mr. Derek's gonna come later this afternoon, supposed to if he can, and check out your hooves and see if you need to get them trimmed up. I think they need a little trimming. Yeah, I think they need a little trimming. That's right. I will tell y'all that Pocket's parents, original parents, they came and visited Pocket this weekend, and I will say this, because we mentioned it in the live stream. It's been hard for them. It's really, really been hard for them. Pocket has been their pet and their baby for 18 and a half years. And that's tough. That's tough. But I will say this. I could tell their whole attitude, and it was a lot different than the first day. Yep. It really is. But it's still tough on them. So y'all keep them in your prayers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where you go? You see her backing up? That's where she wants me to scratch her, is right there. You look at her mouth. Oh, Pocket. That's your spot. I don't know if I've ever seen an animal do this. Maybe a dog when it kicks his leg like Elvis. And your lip looks like Elvis. Yeah. Hunka hunka burning love. Hunka hunka burning love. Mm-mm. All right, girl. I'll come back and see you in a minute. I gotta go fix what these cows got done or messed up over here. So I must say, I am kind of proud of the cows because we ain't had this show up yet, really. Number one, I thought I had that fixed. I really did. I thought I had this fixed right here. But obviously they have broken my stainless steel straps. No, they're still on there. They're hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. Right there. Maybe I can knock that down. Let's cut the wire off. This ain't the only one though. All right, it's off. It is off. I tell you what, that's one tough feeder even though it's plastic. One tough feeder right there. I see y'all. Don't look all innocent. Yeah, all three of you. Don't look all innocent. But look at this one. Y'all see this one? Now, it's not flipped up upside down or anything, but it's a good. So they basically pushed that trough over there 40 to 50 foot. Were y'all having like a tractor pull competition out here? Because it looks like somebody got a full pull to me. Oh, goodness. Hey, but at least it's not flipped all upside down. Oh, y'all crack me up. Y'all crack me up. I tell you what, we're going to clean this pasture out too. While y'all over, I'm going to shut the gate. Mama still got the rake on the tractor. So we're going to come in here and rake this place up. I want this back down here though. One of y'all was the Orange Blossom Express with that full pull. Let's shut this gate. Oh, you got the brick out of here too. Man, I didn't know that. I just saw that this was. Didn't know y'all got the darn brick. Y'all broke one of my straps, didn't you? Broke two of my straps. Man, them guys are strong. Now, I wonder which one did it. Tell y'all what, I'm gonna fix this gate today too. I'm tired of wrestling in it. Y'all getting mischievous, you know it? Y'all are getting really mischievous. I'm gonna fix this gate. I say fixed it. I have put this gate back up 3 times, and every time I do it, I think I got it. And Moody still knocks it off. I know it's him. So I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna raise this gate. And I think I'm changing my mind about running the rake through here this morning because it is wet, and I think I'm gonna make more ruts and cause more damage than good. So we're gonna wait till it dries up and we'll come back in here with a rake. We do this once a week. With that extra cow though, it really does it does add more patties in here. That's for sure. The question is though, can I fix that gate without any bovine help? That's the question. Good morning, Topper. Yeah, I know me and Mama got to get y'all some hay, and hopefully this time y'all don't mess it all up, and we got to get the cow some hay today. Y'all just bear with us. Mama had to run to town, run some errands this morning. We're gonna get y'all. Also, Caden should be finishing up weeding the fruit orchard for me, and I'll come back and get all the weeds up and put them on the burn pile. But when he does that, I'm gonna get him to start cleaning out the front greenhouse, the first greenhouse we got. I plan on putting raised beds in both of them, but I'm definitely gonna put raised beds in that one. So I'm gonna get him started on it, get everything pulled out, and we'll figure out what I want to do with some of this stuff, how I want to rearrange some of this stuff, and start utilizing that greenhouse to its full potential. What's going on, Biscuit? Hey, baby girl. Oh, she's snoozing hard. I didn't mean to wake you up. I was just checking on you. You snoozing hard, aren't you? It's a good day to sleep in now. That ain't no lie right there. Good day to sleep in. Y'all look at this. Y'all see Peaches and Pocket out there together? They do aggravate each other. I'm gonna tell y'all, they do. They are not the best friends in the world. But at the same time, I just see stuff like this, and it does make me happy. Even though Peaches has walked off a little bit, but that is just, they're getting along about as well as a mini horse, especially a mare, and a diva pig can get. The cows are laying down, thankfully, which means I can do this without any help, because I don't think Moody can hold a wrench. He can push a trough all over the place, but I don't think he can hold a wrench. top one's always easy to get out because I can put this box wrench on it and go all the way around. The bottom one, I do the same thing, but it hits the ground. So you can't make full turns with it. Sometimes we just gotta change stuff around, don't we, Holly? Won't that work? We raise it a couple inches, I think we'll be good. Cause one thing's for sure, Holly. They are not gonna crawl under it. A lot of mistakes a lot of people make with the gates is if they turn these hinges, if you want to call them that, in the same direction. So most people will turn or leave them both turned up. Like so. Leave them both like that. And if you do that, that means that the gate will just slip right off. So this top one, you don't want like that. You want it turned down, like that. And so that way, you know, it's a lot harder to get the gate off. Especially when you're dealing with cows. Or any large, you know, animal for that matter. Yeah, we got that fixed. And we got plenty of chain. Perfect. Now, that's way better. Way better. And we got that done without any outside help. Only help I need today is Caden. I don't need Moo Man. All right. I think I got all y'all's shenanigans dealt with this morning. So y'all have a blessed day. Hey girl, I must say, I am so happy to see you and Pocket getting along so well. I am. Warms my heart. It does. Yep. Warms my heart, baby girl. The actual errands Brooke went to run is she went to town to go get some straw. Because I know we got cooler weather coming. It's next week. We technically didn't have to get it today, but more than likely there's going to be a mad dash to the feed stores to get straw. And I wanted to make sure we had some so we can put in the stalls for all the animals. So best be prepared now. And I'd have to be scrambling around when they say it's gonna be extremely cold. But y'all, 29 for the high is, that's pretty cold for us though. Come to think about it. Tell y'all what, I think what I'm gonna do is that the rake is on the tractor. I'm gonna go through the fruit orchard and rake all the weeds that I didn't get up yesterday with the rake, put them in one pile, then come back by here. Holly's gonna drive the beep beep, and I'm gonna put the weeds in the back. You can handle that, can't you? I figured you could. Look at here, just as I was fixing to hop on that tractor, guess who's pulling up with a truckload of straw? And Caden just sent me a text and said he is through with the fruit orchard. I'll get Brooke if she feels like it. I might get Brooke to rake the fruit orchard up, and I get Caden to help me with that. Hey, you just in time. Why? Cause I just said I was fixing to take the tractor with the rake and rake the fruit orchard up. And Caden just sent me a text and said he's done. Wow. So, if you don't mind, you could rake the fruit orchard. Okay. And I might get him to help me unload this straw. Okay. And then I'm gonna get him to start working in the greenhouse. That'll be great. That will be great. Well, we don't have any cold coming right now. No. So we can just store this and stack it. But you know what I did pick up? What? A mineral block. Okay. For Pocket. Oh, good. And then her own special square bale of hay, so we won't have to pull off of good, good. Perfect. So, perfect. I'm gonna tell you, this whole time, Pocket and Peaches have been side by side, walking this pasture, I haven't heard any squealing.
I know that Pocket or Pookie likes Peaches.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the fact that Peaches is unsure of her. Pocket's never done anything to her.
No.
But when something gets close to Peaches, her defense is to squeal.
Yeah.
And then Pookie's excitement is to squeal.
Right.
So I think they're settling down and
I was really shocked. I mean, they were like 3 foot from each other the entire time. Now Peaches did come on in the stall a few minutes ago, but they've been
call her Peaches Pocket. We could actually make a shirt that has a pocket on it. It could be Peaches Pocket.
Oh,
My
goodness.
wheels are turning.
They're turning. I know you didn't bother you any, but the gate that kept coming off the hinge,
yeah.
I got it fixed.
Okay, good.
I raised it up, and it opens easy now, and it'll open all the way, and the cows won't push on it.
In Moody's area.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be good because they're going to have a hay bale soon.
Exactly.
And we need to be able to shut them up without.
Try to do that. Yeah, try to do that today.
We got a lot to do, Jason.
I know it.
And a little time to do it.
We're going to get it, though.
With these short days, anyway.
We're going to get it.
All right, I'm going to park the truck, and I'll get on the tractor. You want me to back it in so he can help you?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
And I'll go pick him up on the side by side.
Okay, good deal.
Come on, Holly, load up. Let's go. Load up. All right, Pocket, we got you a mineral block, girl. Look here, Pocket. See what you have. Holly, we got somebody to get the gate, don't we? I didn't have to get out the truck. All right, so he's gonna start cleaning up the greenhouse, and I'm gonna go around and pick up weeds out of the fruit orchard. Can't do nothing with her. All right, Brooke got all the weeds right. Y'all look how good the fruit orchard looks. Now, look at no weeds. We got some mulch ordered. We're gonna remulch it. That mulch lasted, and it's still a good bit left. Lasted 3 years, and a lot of it got washed away because we had water coming down through here. But remember, we had Mr. Greg build this ditch for me right up here, so we shouldn't have any more wash issues with the mulch. And we're gonna get some more mulch put back out here. Gonna set our poles, get our muscadines trellised. That looks good. Looks really good. Y'all can see this is one row of weeds. Woo! I knew it was a mess. I knew it was a mess. And we had 9 total rows. It's a lot of weeds. I'll show you the pile. Let me show you the pile. So here's my pile. Look at my pile here. This I hope it shows up good on camera how big this pile is. Right here, I'm gonna stand by it. Look at this pile right here. It's a mess, isn't it? Absolute mess. Me and Caden out there working on the greenhouse, and I kept hearing Moody. I was like, what in the world was going on with Moody? Figured it out. Tater and Moody are over here fussing. Couldn't figure out why. That's why. Right there. Mama getting them fixed up. Like she got Toto with her.
Go
AKA DD. Oh, goodness. All right, Mama's taking care of y'all. She says she got y'all. Yeah, I know. I know. I know it's heyday.
I'm guessing by all this mooing that's going on that y'all are ready to get to the new hay bale. Is that right? Let's see who gets there first. Tater in the lead. Tater's giddy. Then Moody. And then Mildred. Got a little giddy up from all three of y'all. Okay, y'all enjoy. Alrighty, here goes the goat's hay bale. Let's hope that they don't take it out of the cradle like they figured out how to do last time. Oh, now you see it. A new hay bale. Pretty good, didn't it?
I think it's gonna fall down when you start going. All right, so I got a text from Derek. He is running really late from a client he was working on, the farrier. So he's not coming today. But I do want to show y'all the greenhouse. I did not get a before picture. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. Some of y'all probably have seen it before in here, but look at this. How about that? That's something right there now. That is something right there. I have to go bring it to Pocket and Peaches it. Nobody's getting their nails done today. Hey girl, I was gonna tell you that Derek the farrier, yeah, he got tied up on a job. He took him a lot longer than what he anticipated, so he's gonna come in the morning. Supposed to come in the morning, okay? Gonna get you, gonna get your hooves looked at and probably trimmed in the morning. That's right. But hey, it still was a great day. Matter of fact, great 2 days. So listen to this. Listen to this. With Caden here, the fruit orchard got completely weeded. You should see the pile of weeds. It's massive. And the blackberries got pruned. And the greenhouse got cleaned out. And all the stuff we cleaned out of the greenhouse got organized and put where it needs to go. You know how long that would have taken me? It'd taken me a good little minute by myself. Sure would have. Yeah, sure would have. But okay, you and Peaches, y'all have a wonderful evening. And we hopefully Derek will be here in the morning and we'll get your fingernails. We get your nails done, girl. How about that? Oh.